Hey guys, I'm doing a tackleberry haul. If you don't know what tackleberry is, it's a used fishing store here in Japan. And they have some really good prices. And I got 2 boxes full of soft plastics, 3 swim baits, and 2 soft plastic little things. First thing I got here was this little bluegill swim bait. It's pretty realistic. It's 432 yen, which is about $4 in American dollars. It's pretty realistic. I think it'll swim well. I think it'll work pretty good. The second thing I got was this little swim bait. It's also 432 yen, which is about $4. It looks pretty realistic. I think it'll work good in this clear water over here in Japan. The third thing I got was this swim bait for also 432 yen, $4. It's pretty realistic. I think it'll work well. I got 2 packs of soft plastics. This one is some worms for 54 yen. That's about 30 cents in American dollars, or American money. I think they'll work good. I really like these kind of worms. I also got these. They were 54 cents, like 30 cents in American dollars. I think these will work good. I wanted a little darker color in case I come across some darker water that I want to throw these in. And I think they will work pretty good. Fourth thing I got was this pack of soft plastics. It came in this case. I wanted a case like this because I'm out of space in all my other ones. So it just so happened they have these with soft plastics already inside of them, and regularly they're all still about $1 and without anything. So I decided I'd get the used ones with stuff in them. Just open this box. It has some really nice little soft plastics. This one is probably 3 or 4 inches long. It has this curled tail. It really bends really easily. I've stretched it. It's really good. It looks pretty solid. Definitely going to be using it. Second kind of soft plastic in here is just like the other one, but instead of the curled tail, it just has a straight tail. I think this will also work pretty good. Third bait in here is this weird looking bait. It's flat on one side, and then the other side is kind of like, looks like a rudder. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'll have to try it. The next bait is this little minnow. It has a really, really nice tail on it. I think this will work pretty good. I'm probably going to throw this one weightless too. I have an ultralight that I like to throw weightless worms on, and I think this will work pretty good. Minnow soft plastic that is really realistic. I really like the tails on these Japanese soft plastics. It has really realistic eyes on it. I don't know how much that is going to help, but I'd figure it would help. It looks really realistic. It looks just like a minnow. It's another one like the other one. It has a purplish tint on it. I think that'll be really good for imitating bluegill like spawn, because they have a little bit of a purplish tint on them. I think this will work pretty good. I've not tried any with these kind of tails before, but I think they should work pretty good in clear water like we have here. Next box is filled with looks like all the same kind of worms with different colors. They have some gray, black, orange, some other orange, some looks like watermelon color, some brown, some of these with pink on the bottom. I'm probably gonna be throwing these browns the most. I find I have the most success with these, but also I have lots of success with these like ones with flakes in them, and the gray ones that kind of imitate minnows. Pack actually came with an assortment of baits. It came with 4 of these orange worms. It came with a black minnow bait, it looks like, kind of like the ones I found in there. It came with a long worm. I think this is about 8 inches. It's purple tint on the bottom. I think that'll work good. It came with this black grub too. I just took the swim bait out of the box, and the first thing I noticed is that it has a joint near the gill. That looks really realistic. It has some pretty nice hooks, and in the back it has this hook, which has only 2 points on it. It's pretty sharp. I think this is so you can take it off the back. You can just slide it off. if you don't want any hook on the back. You can see it's not connected, so you could just slide it off. It's probably gonna work to make it a little more weedless since there's no hook on this side. Because if you're pulling it, it's not gonna get. That's actually a pretty good idea, and I think that'll work really well. It looks really realistic. Next lure I have here is this bluegill swimbait. It looks really good. It looks really realistic. The eye is really nice. I like the colors, and I think it's not been used very much. There's a few paint nicks, but overall it looks pretty good. Definitely worth the money. This last swimbait I got was it's probably 5-6 inches long. It has some really, it can turn pretty big, and looks pretty realistic. The eye is the same type as the other one. I need to put some hooks on this one, as well as that other one. But I think this will work really good. It looks pretty realistic. Definitely excited to use it. Okay, at the end of the day for my trip to Tackleberry, I got these 3 swim baits, these 2 boxes, and all the worms and everything for $14. It definitely is some high-end stuff. It feels pretty nice. I can't read Japanese, so I'm not sure what brand they are, but they look like they're gonna work pretty good. This is definitely gonna be used. I usually like using these longer worms than just cutting them down. I guess some of these shorter kinds, they'll work too, but I'll definitely be using this stuff. I think they'll definitely work good for clear water. I'll probably be using this in my trip to the United States here in a few months, and definitely excited to use it. I think it's well worth the $14 I spent on it.